here we go. So I'm going to share the screen one more time. All right, Larry. So now that we went through everything, start to finish, what would you say about your experience? And I'm going to put us right here, even though I can't see you. What would you say about your experience now that you got to see the proofs and choose them?
I actually like the experience. I like the fact that I let you set the theme, and you set a really good theme, and then you and it became hard to choose from all the themes just because there were so many good ones that you had to. Ultimately, yeah, I got to the point where I couldn't choose any further. I had to get all of them. So, no, I think it was a great experience, and I like the pictures. I think they're going to be extremely useful.
Wonderful. Now, in terms of the theme, let's talk about that for a second, because the way that we decided on your theme for your pictures was basically based on you and your history and who you are, right?
Right, exactly. And I think that was probably the most critical thing is in my aviation history and my background in the Air Force and tying it all together just with my current business now, it captured it well because there's still a big part of my heart there. And so it captures it extremely well.
Wonderful. So now that we're looking back, remember we had our meeting before the photo shoot when I was asking you questions and we were creating the concept. Does it make more sense now that you can kind of look back at it and go, okay, this is why she was asking me all these questions, and this is why we were deciding to create a themed photo and not necessarily just a headshot.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. I mean, when we first started, to be honest, it was kind of interesting, but I was completely uncertain on, okay, how's this gonna turn out? Right. I just basically put myself in your hands and said, you're the pro, go do it, and it turned out fabulous, to be honest. So.
Wonderful. And do you see, so the closest thing we have here for a headshot would be this picture right here, number 10, which, is kind of a headshot, but a little more of a 3/4 with a personality headshot. If you had to choose between getting a headshot done and getting a lifestyle branded portrait done like we did, if you had a choice, again, what would you like to do?
I would definitely choose what we did with the lifestyle. Okay. Because digitally, if you wanted a headshot, you could crop a head out of that. That's not that big a deal.
Right.
You could crop a headshot out of any of these, to be honest.
Out of any of these, right? I mean, yeah, actually, this one, number 9, could make a really.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah. If you wanted a fun one, you could do like number 8.
Number 8, yeah, exactly. Well, great, Larry. Thank you for your feedback. I really appreciate it.
You bet, Renat. It was a great experience, and you just did a fabulous job. I mean, I remember looking at all your videos. I went through all the information, looked at all the videos, and the one you did with your client on the horses. I thought that was really, really interesting. That's kind of what made me lean towards okay, I'm just going to let her create the theme, and we're going to run with it.
So yeah, so you basically, the materials that I sent you to prepare for our meeting, you went ahead, you read my blog post.
Oh, I went through all those.
So you feel
every one of them
helped you prepare for it.
Yeah, in fact, I think if I was going to make a recommendation for anybody, that you absolutely should go through all of that information, because if nothing else, it puts a perspective on what's going to happen. Because as you start doing what you're doing, I'm going, okay, in my mind, I got what you're doing because I'd seen how the horses all came together, and I thought that was a fabulous, group of shots that put that together. So going through the information ahead of time, I think, is critical if you really want to get an idea of why it's important to put you, the professional, in charge of this or not, because that's really the key here.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, what you're referring to, it's my behind the scenes of a photo marketing strategy video
Yep,
I sent.
exactly.
And that was my goal. That's why I created it. So
Yeah, it was excellent.
good. And the reason that I'm doing this now, that I'm doing these interviews, is because the lifestyle branded portrait, that is my concept. This is something I literally invented 8 years ago. So many people don't understand what it is, and they think I can just get a headshot, right?
Exactly.
You're laughing but they're not laughing. They think I can just get a headshot, and I want to show the value here of how any of these can be a headshot. But the point is that you have so much more now to use as content on social media, and it's relevant and effective photographs that would connect you with your target audience and would actually send your message of who you are. So
Yeah, it absolutely would. Because even in the introduction, as they go through my marketing funnel, my Air Force is brought out, and then a lot of my blog articles and my email follow-ups. So it really kind of pulls it all together.
wonderful. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Thank you, Larry. Wonderful to work with you, and I appreciate
Oh,
it.
you too. You and your team are just fabulous.
Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. That was perfect. Thank